All right, folks, welcome back to the show. I'd like to tell you about someone that I think will be a great candidate in 2014. And before the break, if you were listening, this is exactly what I mean by voting in pure conservatives. And I'm actually going to try to get this woman on my show. I'm going to email her and see if she'll come on. But she's going against Lindsey Graham in 2014 for South Carolina. And her name is Nancy Mace. Now, you may or may not have heard about her, but I found an article on Breitbart today. And again, this is exactly a perfect example of what I mean by pure conservatives. This is the kind of people we need to elect in the year 2014. Nancy Mace, I'm reading from the article now. Nancy Mace, who is challenging South Carolina Republican Senator Lindsey Graham, said her experience at the Citadel would ensure that Washington will not compromise her should she defeat Graham and be elected South Carolina's next senator in 2014. Mace is the first female to graduate from the Citadel, and she appeared on Breitbart News Sunday on Sirius XM Patriot Channel 125 with host and Breitbart News Executive Chairman Stephen K. Bannon. And while the 35-year-old small business owner, you know, by the way, let me just stop there. She's a small business owner, so you know that she's going to be a good candidate. Now, obviously, I don't really know much about her views. I do know she's conservative, and the fact that she's a small business owner kind of makes me have high hopes for her. Herman Cain was also a small business owner, and I loved him. I thought he would have made a great president. But anyway, and while the 35-year-old small business owner said she was not defined by the Citadel, Mace spoke about how the Citadel tested her mettle. She said how she responded to the tough military environment shows she will be tough enough to remain true to her conservative principles in Washington. Do you bend your values and your principles to conform to the quote-unquote establishment to go along or to get along, or do you stay firm and stay strong in what you believe in to be successful, she was asked. And she answered the latter. She stays strong to what she believes in and faithful to her conservative roots. Mace said it was a shame that those who wanted to challenge establishment Republicans often get bullied and intimidated, exactly what I was saying before, and she is running to correct the systemic failure of Washington, D.C., which she said has occurred in part because of establishment Republicans who have strayed from conservatism over the last 20 years. Absolutely. Absolutely. I've never really heard of this woman before, ladies and gentlemen, but I can tell you right now that I will support her completely. I'm going to learn a little bit more about her, but she sounds exactly like the type we need. Now, in 2014, if we just elect more and more people exactly like that, who are committed to holding true to conservatism, not straying away from it like Boehner and John McCain and Lindsey Graham do, then we'll be all set. Then we will really start to make progress. But if in 2014 we continue electing these idiots like McCain, then we're not going to get anywhere. So again, I'm going to try to get Nancy Mace on the program to talk to her. I'm going to support her the entire time, and I truly, truly hope she gets elected and knocks that idiot Lindsey Graham out of there. Because again, folks, we need people who are willing to hold true to conservative values.
Factor Talk Radio.